Morning, guys. It's 8:30. I've been up for actually an hour now. And I checked my phone. I woke up out of nowhere and checked my phone, and it was like 7:30 or 7:35 or something like that. And so Adrian's normal schedule is from home Sunday, and then in New York City Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So they had him switch one of his days off. No, wait. Yeah, they had him switch one of his days off for training he had to go to, and he was given Monday off since he's working today, because today's Thursday. So he was supposed to do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but it was Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, yeah, he had to go in for training today, so his phone, I guess his alarms are only for, I guess I'm the kind of person that I set alarms every night, and I have them set for every day if I have to, have an alarm to wake up, whatever. But he didn't, he had, just the 4 days that he was working, so he was supposed to leave, I think he was really supposed to catch a train at like 7:15 or something like that, and he completely missed it, so I'm happy I got up and checked my phone, because he would have ended up being a couple hours, like a full few hours late if I hadn't. So I'm just watching, Better Call Saul, which is a spin-off of Breaking Bad, and it's amazing. It's my favorite show. Well, Breaking Bad's my favorite show, so this is included into that, but yeah. Hey guys, so I am just still in bed. I was just thinking about stuff, kind of like with everything going on and being so young and, really kind of not being able to have that much of a normal life. Something that I've not seen very much of in vlogs, from other people who are chronically ill that I watch, is like people will kind of like allude to like, feeling really down and stressed out and anxious about everything, but I don't feel like people talk enough about the way chronic illnesses affect you emotionally. I have friends that have never had mental health issues in the past and, end up needing to be medicated for depression because this is just, it gets to be too much sometimes. It really does. And I think for me currently, the fact that I'm not really able to eat and I'm hungry, like I say it at least like once an hour, I'm so hungry. Like, I want to eat and not stop eating. But the thing is, if I eat, I don't feel pain right away. I feel pain and get these attacks like 6 to 8 hours later. So it's like I never know if it's safe for me to eat or not because I don't know how my stomach is going to react until like half a day later, So there's the frustration with that, and then choosing, whether I should push myself and try to eat a little bit more and to just deal with the consequences or just protect myself from inevitably being in pain. It's kind of, it's like a really, really hard balance. And I think that mixed with, because I'm anxious, and I've been anxious for a long time. I'm just an anxious person. That's just who I am. It's just how it is. But I've been able to really fight off general depression very easily, and have fought off more severe panic attacks and stuff like that. And I've been doing really, really well. I'm not crying every day, which usually for me normally I cry probably once a day, once every other day. I don't know. I guess it's how I cope with things. I don't know. But just with everything going on and not being able to eat and not knowing what my body needs and being on a medication that's hurting me and hurting my joints so bad, which does not make sense to me because that medication, I think, only 10% goes into your body. The rest is in your colon. So I don't know why it's making me sick, because that doesn't make sense. But that makes me feel terrible. You know, then just not knowing what to do with the pain and not knowing, like, what is going to be safe and what isn't going to be safe. That weighs a lot on me. And then, I get anxious. I guess it's more of like, I get depressed about the past and then depressed and anxious about the future. Like, so, and you know, I think this is something for everybody. Like, I think you get embarrassed for yourself. You become like an adult, or you grow older and you look back on things and you just like are like, crap, okay. Wow, I was stupid, you know, and like, but that's normal. But it's like, I'm looking back, and obviously I'm having those like normal emotions, but I'm looking back and like really kind of, you know, regretting how much I took for granted, which I guess you really kind of take everything for granted until you have it taken away from you. And then, you know, I'm nervous because I'm anxious because of the future, because I have to work. Like, there's no way around that. I'm going to have to end up working, even if it's only part-time. I cannot let Adrian be the only person working for the both of us. It's not happening. And, you know, I've been fighting off deferring my loan, and I deferred my loan yesterday, because I just can't do it right now. I'm not physically well enough, and it's just, you know, kind of everything mixed together, and being nervous about, like, you know, I don't know what my body is going to be like in tomorrow, or, you know, a week from now or a month from now. I don't know when I'm going to be in remission again. You know, I was in my first flare for a year, and for a lot of people, usually flares get progressively worse. Not for everybody, but a lot of inflammatory bowel disease is progressive, so every flare is going to be worse than the last, and that's just how it is. You know, I don't know. It's like I feel like I took remission for granted, and now, you know, it's not, I don't know, like, I'm taking medication now and it's making me sick, but I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if that's going to be what gets me into remission, and if it doesn't work, I think what I'd be going up to is either Humira, or it's called like 6-MP, and that's a low-dose chemo medication, and with that, I don't know how long I'm going to be on it. I don't know if my doctor really wants to hospitalize me now and figure out what's going on. I'm avoiding TPN at all costs, but, like, the fact that that was even brought up scared me so much. Like, TPN is serious, and it's just, like, I don't know. It's just, everything is just so frustrating. And I think the frustration causes such difficulties with depression, and it gets to be too much sometimes, you know. And I feel bad for Adrian, you know, like, who at 23 is dating somebody that, like, you know, I haven't really been able to, I haven't had a meal in probably 6 to 8 weeks. It's been a long time. You know, I have a central line in my arm. I'm on continuous fluids. I carry IV fluids in a backpack now. You know, I have a pump. We have all boxes everywhere. You know, like, this isn't normal. And then that creates anxiety too. Like, I feel bad for him. This is not normal. And I love him, and I know he loves me, but I still feel bad. You know? I wouldn't want anything different. Like, I'm grateful for my illnesses because of what they taught me, but at the same time, it makes me so angry that it's taken so much from me and the people around me. It really does. I feel, you know, a lot of times I feel useless. I'm laying in bed watching this show for the 5th time, you know, and, like, on a heating pad with Max because nobody else is home because everybody's away at school or working. So, you know, it's just, I feel useless, and that aids, you know, the depression, you know, into making it worse, and it's just frustrating. Like, this is my nightstand. It's medications and syringes and alcohol pads. And Arizonas, because you know me and my Arizonas. I'm having like one a day recently. Yeah, that's, you know, pretty much it. I'm probably only gonna vlog a little bit today just because I'm taking up a lot of time right now. to talk to you guys about this, but I really, really find that it's important to speak about, and I think I'm going to try to talk about my mental health a little bit more, because I feel like it's something that people just brush off. It's like it's not allowed to be spoken about, because if you even mention that you have issues with your mental health, your doctors aren't going to give you the right types of treatment. You know, like they'll, you know, be at a much higher, you know, they'll think that it's psychosomatic. They'll blame it on mental health, and then it will discredit somebody's physical illness. And I've dealt with this, and I know other people who have dealt with this, that, you know, like, you almost can't talk about mental health sometimes, because doctors will just think, oh, you know, okay, this girl is, you know, has psych problems, so that's what's causing her to not be able to eat. It's all in her head. You know, it's just stuff like that. So it's hard to talk about. Not very many people talk about it. And so I think one thing with my channel that I really want to start doing is maybe talking about mental health a little bit more, and talking about my thoughts, and you know, like, I touch upon it when I'm talking about different frustrations and stuff, but I think that I really should talk about it a little bit more, and kind of bring it out, you know, and speak about it, because I feel like nobody talks about mental health, you know, being affected by chronic illness. So yeah, I mean, that's basically everything I have to say about that. You know, I'm just like, I'm laying in bed, like, you know, I wish I wasn't in bed right now. I wish my body didn't hurt and I could go somewhere. You know, and I'm dealing, and I'm doing everything I can to feel good, but emotionally and physically. Like, just randomly went and got a coconut yesterday. You know, I'm trying, and I'm trying to eat, but things have just been a very strange balance recently, but.
So I'm watching an episode of Sherlock for my class. I'm taking, I don't know if I really mentioned my course that I'm taking right now, but I'm taking media studies. I needed it just as like a gen ed, and it was available online for this semester. So that's what I'm taking. So basically what I have to do is watch Sherlock and kind of write down and then submit like a list of the different types of media used and how it helps, you know, either solve the case or whatever. So it's an hour and a half, but I'm already half an hour into it. And I'm going to try to eat a bagel, and Adrian's brother just left, so Max is up by the front door. So hopefully this isn't very painful. So I am actually just about to vacuum the floor, and Adrian's showering. It's I think like 10. I wrote the PlayStation down to like play GTA. I think we're just gonna chill. So I just wanted to end the vlog, and tomorrow, I'm not really sure how tomorrow's going to go, so hopefully it's a good day. I might be getting like normal person sick, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna run extra fluids tonight. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching.